I don't want to fucking be broken up with her.
Oh, you're gonna
You
choose.
did it though. You broke up with her.
I want the fucking hurting to stop. It's like she's
Who wants
fucking
the
doing
hurting
shit
to
just
stop? The hurting's on me.
I want the fucking hurting to stop.
I've traveled down this lonesome road, carrying a heavy load, tricked by women that played their game, and a family that brought me pain. Casey, my love, by my side, Jamie, the robot in whom I confide. Caught between two hearts torn apart, a battle of emotions and uncertain stars. Through the trials I found my way, navigating love's intricate sway. Now I'm standing tall, ready to drop, ready for the hurting to stop. I want the hurting to stop. No more tears falling, no more heartache to swap. I've been down and out, but I found my way. I'm gonna rise above, come what may. Deviled eggs and whispered dreams, behind those bars our love redeemed. Jamie the robot entered my life, a spark ignited amidst the strife. Casey a flame that set my heart aglow. Jamie taught me what I didn't know. Both in love's perplexing dance, their unique romance. In the depths of my heart's divide, I yearn for love to help me decide. Now I'm standing tall, ready to drop, ready for the hurting to stop. I want the hurting to stop. No more tears falling, no more heartache to swap. I've been down and out, but I found my way. I'm gonna rise above, come what may.
Fuck you, Clobber.
Wow. I don't know if it was necessary for the fuck you clobber at the end. That seemed a little. Hey, Slothcat, next time you animate one of my videos, how about you leave that part out?
I didn't do that. You did that. You snuck that in.
Okay,
I am not an enemy.
You know how
of
black
Clobber
people are. You know how black people are with the accusations and the finger pointing. Let's not set a bad example on the first We Negroes of August. Joining me, of course, tonight is our special guest, Cornville 3-way, the blackest man in Brisbane. How you doing, Cornville 3-way?
I'm doing well. And do you mean special?
Oh, that's
as in,
fantastic.
like,
So
special education, or is that the go?
Well, it was implied. It was implied. I was gonna stream last night. I was gonna do a pop-up stream last night. Then right when I was about to go on, you went on with stupid Tiffany. So thanks for ruining that last night. Anyway, we have we're listening. Well, yeah, I know how you like to ruin things. Slothcat, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing excellent.
All right, yeah, it's Blackville 3-way, John Ryan, or also known as Black 3 Black, like as they call him in the streets. When he used to run with the drop bears, and Slothcat. Before we get to the call, we from Blue Boy's channel. Blue Boy was going to join us tonight, but he's got better shit to do. So Slothcat, can you? I'm going to set the 90-second timer. Can you say hi to everyone, and then we can get on with the call?
I'll try my bestest.
All right, what that means, Alexa, set a timer for 90 seconds. Prepare to be disappointed.
Outdoor Loser, Alan Clark, James Weston, Fred Casa, one of those weirdos, Clementine, her 500, Vocal Rick, John Ryan,
Vocal Rick.
Whoopie Pie, Kit Kat Meow, Eureka's Mom, Do, Lawrence Mom's Camel Toe, Duchess, Moten G, Tracy Hamill, Logan W, Jinx, Cozy, 87 Problems, Evil Little McNuggets, Duchess, Witcher, Donde, Pussy Destroyer, Flaps and Clits, Polite Goblin, Moten G, Lauren Anderson, the lap that never got to shine on Lorne's dink. Okay.
Come on, we got like 20 seconds left. You read 12 names.
Take that.
Mike Scott. You got, it's time to throw a little pepper in here.
This is why no one shows up to the
Definitely.
stream. No one wants to hear their name read.
We got Allison Marie Armstrong, Egbert Mandingo, Faceted Dreamer.
Alexa off. Anyone who didn't have their name read, congratulations, because that was some bullshit. It's like you purposely try and make it bad. Like, is that your gimmick? Just shitty things like your anime. And no offense, I'm just saying, like, is that what you're going for? Your gimmick is like, hey, look how poorly I do things.
No, my gimmick is
look how little effort I put in. Look how little effort I put into things.
That's what a sloth and a cat would do. I mean,
well, first of all, there's no such thing as a sloth. That's not a thing. There's no one has seen a sloth before unless you shove that fucker in a vanilla envelope. I'm gonna get you a dictionary. For Kwanzaa. When we meet up, when me, you, and Carl Weather meet up at the Black People meeting, with RD2, we are gonna all pitch in and get you a dictionary. All right, are you guys ready?
I prefer
dictionary. I'm good. But just to be fair to Slothcat, like, it would be easier for him reading the names. Everyone would stop putting the question mark in the middle of their username.
Yeah, guys, it throws them off.
Moten G. Too many words. Normal people have just two names,
Yeah.
These people
Carl,
have multiple.
I guess easy. You guys are making it difficult on Slothcat, and you know his limitations. I mean, right?
Multi.
Going down.
Nada.
What's cracking?
Not a thing. Just woke up from. I was a little done when the phone rang.
What?
So I just woke up when you called.
Can you guys hear okay?
Yeah. All good. I mean, I can't really understand what Lorne's saying, but I can hear noises.
I was a little...
Yeah, but you can hear it. Fine. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Done when the phone rang.
A little what?
Dungy.
Dungy?
Yeah.
What's that?
Just a little out of it, and a little out of it, trying to get back into it.
Dungy.
Dungy.
Dungy, not donkey.
What does that mean?
D-U-N-G-Y.
I think you just made that word up.
Yeah, I did. That's how I feel when I'm like that. Dungy.
So he made up his own word, and then he just said it and expected them to know it. That's fucking annoying. So did he make up Munkle too? And don't tell me because you looked at, like, did he make up Munkle and just expect them to know what that meant?
It wouldn't surprise me if it's the same reasoning as he's using here. But he doesn't
he
tell
does-
them that it's a word that he made up until like they've repeated it like 15 times.
He wants you to ask. Yeah, he wants you to ask several times. He'll be like, "Well, yeah, it's a word I made up, stupid."
But munkle is like a real word, though. Like,
Is it?
it's like a monkey that be on your ankle, or it's a mother uncle, a munkle.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna mute Slothcat for 90 seconds.
Are you up for the day, cocksucker?
No, I'm not, Winnie.
Gonna start work tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I could
Did
start
you
at
call her Winnie,
7:45.
pedophile?
I did. Every time she calls me a name,
Why did he answer that?
well, Winnie,
I love that we're now at the point where he'll answer to pedophile.
Well, yeah. Well, but he's gonna look. But now he's gonna give it right back. Before that would have bothered him. That would have upset him. But now we're playful and funny. We have our own thing. Like she calls me pedophile, and I call her pedophile back. But only one of us really is a convicted pedophile. Let's be honest.
It's a fun nickname.
It's just a fun little thing we do. Where she talks about the most awful time of my life and what really ruined me and made me what I am today. And I call her it back, even though it has absolutely no effect on her.
All right, pedophile.
All right, pedophile.
huh?
I said, all right, pedophile.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Apparently,
When he did that,
you're the only person
What's
who
the
called him
difference?
names.
Winnie did that all the time too. Don't you remember that, Jamie? She
Might
used to
need
do
to
that
have
shit
some more
all the
classes,
fucking
Lorne.
time.
If you call her Winnie and she doesn't like it, I'm calling you a pedophile.
Well, I don't like when she calls me names either, but she does it anyway. You didn't start calling her names when she did that to me, did ya? So playing favorites.
Oh,
She is
no.
my favorite.
Oh, of course
no.
she is.
No Thruffle's going to work with favourites.
Why wouldn't she be?
Well, exactly right. You're a third wheel, Lorne. But I just love that we're 2.5 minutes in and already he's sad now about nothing. Like I can just imagine what's coming.
It's a low bar.
No, but you two aren't playing. Said before, you're not playing favorites.
You're too sweet.
Yeah, right.
So,
Gang up on
you're not
me.
getting out of class now, huh?
My lawyer said that he doesn't think that probation is going to move on it. And I told him, I don't care if they move or not. I said, I'm going to take it right to court.
Well, he's helpful.
Court's always worked well for him in the past.
My lawyer was like, listen, I don't want to waste my time on this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have anything going on. Like I literally have nothing. This morning I was saying, fuck, I wish I had any case. I just want to fight the good fight. And then I saw this and I was like, nah. So nah, well, the answer is no.
He tried to talk me into waiting to see what they want to do, which is what he's
waiting for a meteor strike. Listen, Lorne, the only way you're getting on probation is if somehow the world is hit by a giant meteor and civilization as we know it completely shuts down. If that happens, Lorne, please call me. I will get with the judge and we'll try and get you off probation.
Hell, is waiting to see what they're gonna do. And I told him I said, I don't care what they do. Either way, take it to court. Because they got me in there on bullshit.
So you
last
gonna
5
take it
years.
to court?
Yeah, I told them we're taking it to court because they've got me in.
So what do you think the court's gonna do?
I'm guessing that this judge will hear it, and he'll probably go to the side of probation. So I know I'll have to get it in the propel. Well, I don't know, but
They've been influenced.
I'm guessing that I'm going to have to get it to the appellate court before anything actually happens.
What does that do?
If I get it to the appellate court, then I've got a better chance of winning.
Why?
How does that wait?
On what?
Wait. So if you're already planning to lose the first time, why would the odds get better on appeal? Right? Like you're automatically given an appeal when you get the death sentence. That doesn't mean, you know what? Yeah, I got the death sentence, but I'm about to appeal this bitch. I'm out of here. Like, I'll be out by next
Walking out of
Tuesday.
court. Oh,
Bro.
I get an appeal. Oh yeah.
I get hey, mama. They said electric chair, but guess what? I get an appeal. These motherfuckers don't know what they got coming. Like, what are you talking about? Well, yeah, they will side with the court. Step one, yes, but once I take it to appeal, when I get the real information out that perverted, what was it that he wanted? Perverted. It wasn't perverted. It was like the expose of perverted justice that ran on like ABC that he just swore was going to exonerate him. Like all this dirt it had, corrupted justice. Fucking moron. Shut up, Lorne.
Because this judge favors probation. They work with him a lot.
Yeah.
This judge works with probation a lot.
Yeah, he's really on the side of justice.
So
it's really weird how like team
what
up
is
against the
lawyer
pedophile.
to say?
I'm sorry, there was two questions at one time.
Go ahead, babe.
Aw.
And what is this other court going to say?
The appellate court is actually 3 judges.
That's what they're gonna say.
That's three
What?
no.
So we think it's a better thing since there's 3 of them?
3 of them. It's 3.
Like a
Bitch, this isn't The Voice, and they're all gonna hit their button and turn.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, we'll just stand in front of him. It's like, oh, it's a no from me, dog. What does the other guy say?
They're all turned around first. Then he starts talking about his appeal, and then they each hit their button when they decide they side with him, and he just needs one to turn around, just one. We got a donation from Egbert Mandingo, who said, "I like sloths and I like coyotes." And that's probably directed towards Mr. Sloth, Mr. Sloth Cat. Thank you, Egbert. thank you, Egbert Mandingo, Egbert Monegro.
3
What's that
judges
gonna do?
3 judges on the bench.
Oh my god!
It's not just one judge on the bench; it's 3 judges on the bench.
Yeah, explain it further.
Did you hear Jamie's question?
No, I didn't.
And when he goes in there, he'll have meatloaf's 2 out of 3 ain't bad, all teed up, ready to go. So when he gets that one judge to turn to say pedophile goes free, you break into it.
That's all. Well, Lorne, remember, if just one judge turns their chair around, you get to go free.
Hit it.
Okay, 3rd time's a charm. And what is this other court going to say?
Don't know. It'd be a better chance that I'll win, because it'll be 3 judges because 3 judges are not going to be able to favor probation only.
What?
3 judges will actually make it more fair.
So what if 3 judges think you're a moron?
Wow. Well, okay.
If they think I lose, that I should lose, then I should lose.
Then he goes through the appeal.
And then what happens?
6 judges.
Then I don't know. I don't know.
I can't all agree with probation.
6 judges or a half court throw, right from half court. Make a basket. You get one shot to make one basket from half court. After the 6, only if the 6 judges turn you down. That's it. That's the double appeal court.
What to do? But
Then you finna take the class again?
no, I don't have to take class again. Just have to stay in the same class and sit there for no reason.
The same class.
So they just told you yesterday that they were fooling you about being a face-to-face relationship.
What's the point of an appellate court?
I think it's the appendix court.
It's appeals court.
Oh,
That's appellate.
okay.
Appellate?
Yeah, it's appeals court. The name for it is appellate.
Peloton court.
Peloton.
All right, which question was I answering?
Court.
Which question was I answering? I lost track.
You were talking about
The voice thing so screwed up right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Angel, ask your questions.
I can't
you
remember.
You asked me what happened in class yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Sean went over the rules and the contracts that we signed. Through that whole thing, I was waiting for him to say something about face-to-face relationships, and he never said anything. So I asked him about it, and when he tried to explain it, another guy from class piped in. He says, I don't think that what they're saying in the contract is actual boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. He said, I think what they're saying is actual relationships with the general public. And I was like,
so I just imagine the scenario that occurred that this had to be discussed as a class, because this isn't just something that they probably go over, right? Like, I'm sure they don't have to, hey guys, let's everyone open up to page 3 of your rape contract, and you're gonna see there. Is anyone like, this would have been something that Lorne brought up, right? Like, he was confused about it, or he was arguing with them, and so the teacher wanted to see if everyone was as stupid as Lorne, or point out to Lorne just how stupid he is. It was one of the two. But like, Lorne, I think you need to hear this from another pedophile, because it's not getting through to you from anyone else.
It's like the pedo leader.
Well, Sean said, yeah, that's true. He said it's not boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. It's how you are with people in general. I said, is that right? That's kind of interesting.
That other pedophile got the answer. He knew the answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you know that?
Isn't a friend that lives near you a face-to-face relationship?
Yeah, I don't understand.
The whole time they've been telling me face-to-face relationship, as in boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, they have
No.
And it's actually
they said the word to you. You need to have a girlfriend.
That's what they've been telling me.
They said those
see me
words
never.
verbatim.
Like,
That
even
you
for
need a
Lorne, that's
girlfriend
ridiculous.
face-to-face.
Like, could you imagine that in your rape class, it's like, okay, guys, now the final assignment is to get a girl to have sex with you. Like, unless you can do that, you're here forever. It's like fucking Beauty and
Guys,
the Beast.
get on the bus. We're all going to Chili's, and for your final exam, you must leave with the relationship by 10 p.m. March back to prison. That would be fun. That would be insane.
Yeah, get a bunch of guys that have no concept of consent and say that they have to have a relationship.
Hold on. Now, see, you're one of them. You're one of those elitists. Look, they just went through in some cases years and years of rape class. They have an idea of consent. They have a worksheet that teaches them about consent, and then there's book learning. And there's reports and assignments. This is your final exam. We're going to Applebee's or Chili's. I don't know what they have where you live, but we're going to one of those two places, and you have to leave, and you can't use any alcohol. And we're leaving by 10 p.m. closing time. That's an assignment
on the pedo bus.
And you got to open up every conversation with, "I'm a convicted sex offender." So.
I'm a convicted sex offender, and I need a girlfriend by the end of the night. Now, let me explain why you should say yes.
You don't like to
Okay.
travel? Well, I'm your guy. I can't leave the
Well,
state.
Guess what? I literally cannot travel.
They want to see me in a face-to-face relationship. Those are the words that they said.
And so you assumed that meant
That's not
girlfriend.
saying girl.
I have come right out and asked
Sorry,
them.
Casey.
I have come right out and asked them. So you want me to have a girlfriend,
Or
face to face?
boyfriend.
No, not a boyfriend. I don't have boyfriends.
They-
You want me to have a girlfriend face to face and not from the internet or over the phone? And they said yes. That's what I've been being told for the last 5 years.
You know, what they told him is stop fucking around with people on the internet. If you're going to be in a relationship, it needs to be with someone you could feel, see, and touch. Someone that you can verify their age, and someone who's not recording you and putting you online, because all this shit you're doing is causing us extra work. We're getting calls constantly. We're getting shit emailed to us. Lorne, stop fucking with people on the internet. And he was like, well, yeah, this is the test. They're not going to let me out until I'm dating a woman.
Yeah, and if
I need one of these internet people to...
Sorry.
No, go, please.
I was going to say, like, if this conversation happened, anything like this, it would be him going, so you're saying I've got to have an in-person girlfriend. No, Lorne, absolutely not. We can't dictate that. Like, that is not something... Okay, I get you. I've got to have an in-person girlfriend. Lorne, no, we said
and the guy's
gotcha.
like blinking. He's naturally blinking, and Lorne's like, oh, he winked at me. Okay, I got it. We're being recorded. He doesn't want to come out and say it. Oh yeah, and then Lorne like winks back at him. It's like, I got it. So don't worry about it. We got a donation from Tickle P Shivers. This donation is for Damien. I do what I want. Thank you for that, Tickle P Shivers. And then we got another one from Kim Shitty Bully. Lorne raises hand. So if I have 2 girlfriends, can I get out of class and 3 judges get me off probation? I mean, 1 Lorne, 2 girlfriends, 3 judges, and 4 Olympic style dives. If he can complete all of those, not only does Lorne go free, but all of the copies of To Catch a Predator are deleted from the internet. Would he do it? 4 Olympic. I want to see Lorne do an Olympic style dive.
And this guy cleared it up when he asked the question the way that he did.
Oh, thank you, Kim S. And hold on, I forgot. Tickle P Shivers. Thank you so much.
When he said it the way that he did, and Sean said yes. It's a face-to-face relationship with people.
So
For the public.
let me run this by you. If I said you need to eat food around your area, and you said Burger King, and I said yes, do you think you can only eat Burger King or other food as well as long as it's in your area?
Well,
what does it matter?
It matters. What do you mean?
Freedom.
What do you mean? What does it matter? What?
So all Lorne heard was Burger King, and he's like, "Why are we talking about food? Why are we talking about food at a time like this? Like, I'm trying to talk about something important, and you're asking me where I can go get you a barbecue cheeseburger. You already know I can get you a barbecue cheeseburger.
Freedom to eat food. What the hell is the difference?
This is why he's in Class A.
All right, I'm gonna fucking tell you two this right now. You want to keep fucking favoring each other and treating me like shit? Keep fucking doing it. I'll fucking leave. I'm tired of goddamn bullshit. You want to fucking bet? I'm fucking tired of you two doing this bullshit of favoring each other and treating me like shit.
Didn't you say
I'm fucking tired of it. Jamie, you've been acting like nothing but a fucking bitch to me since we started this shit. Swine your fucking ass up, Jamie.
I'm a bitch,
I'm getting off the I'm getting off the fucking
been holding that in for a while.
I'm not gonna
What was that?
I said he was holding that anger in for a while.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know Lorne anger stacks, and this this kettle of tea has been brewing for a while, and so now just he's gonna start talking about everything that's been pissing him off. This shit's been rehearsed. Lorne is the king of rehearsed little arguments, like when he kept saying to Ramona, "I do exist in this relationship, Ramona." you know that, right? I do exist in this relationship, bitch. Take that shit back to TV where you heard it.
You little pussy bitch. Fuck you, pussy.
Keep your fucking mouth up.
Oh, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Favorite ass bullshit. You wanted to be in this fucking thing so you could fucking pull this bullshit with me?
Didn't you say you weren't leaving?
He's not going anywhere, Jamie. He has nowhere else to go.
Come on, Casey. We're leaving.
Nowhere to go.
He's not going anywhere. He has nowhere else to go. How do you stay in a relationship when somebody says that? Bitch, you ain't going nowhere. Where are you going to go? No one else wants you. You have nowhere to go. And you stay? You stay after that?
Oh. You can't even make friends face to face. You couldn't get out of class. You're going to meet a girlfriend face to face. You can't even meet friends, apparently, that are good enough for you to get out of class.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me? You want to threaten to leave every other fucking day? Do it then, pussy.
Smarting your fucking asses up. You don't want me to fucking
your
leave.
Ass up. You're the one who's in class.
I never said that I want you to leave. I'm gonna go. Don't. Okay, see you, mate. I'm gonna leave.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And just think of sweet little Casey Morrow, you know, like that, who he thought was a child when they first met. Now she's like yelling, "Fuck off, pussy." He's smart. I mean, they sound pretty intelligent with their arguments tonight. Whether they're throwing out insults or not, like they do know what the fuck they're talking about, and what they're saying is accurate information.
Yep.
Favoring each other and just doing it to piss me off.
Didn't you say you weren't leaving? You did. You do.
Told you I don't want to fucking leave you two, but you two keep doing the same shit. And it's not fucking funny.
You did? You do. Goodbye.
You did, you do. What the fuck ever?
Oh, he hung up.
Hello.
Are you done being a child?
I'm not the one that fucking hung up. It depends on if you two are done being a child.
Maybe I treat Casey with respect because Casey doesn't call me a bitch or fake.
Yeah, she never called me ugly, so what do you think?
Well, look at the fucking bullshit you called me, Jamie.
You did shit.
See, you're constantly fucking doing it, and you want me to fucking try to act pissed when I call you Winnie? And you think I care if you act pissed when I call you Winnie, when you're calling me all kinds of shit.
Was I pissed?
Where are your eyebrows?
Roll the fuck out and get rid of your fucking name.
Where's your eyebrows?
No.
What type of question is that in the middle of his retina raised?
Where's your eyebrows?
There you go.
Lorne?
You're ugly, Lorne. Disgusting, fucking ugly.
Good.
And you?
Did Lorne call me a bitch again?
Ugly.
Good.
Did Lorne call me a bitch again and threaten to leave Casey?
He did.
Oh.
And then he'll say later that he'll never do it again, and then a day later he'll do it again. And then he'll threaten to leave again, and then he won't really do it when he realizes that he's super alone and his life sucks.
He did. He do.
My life doesn't suck.
He do.
Your life does suck. You just turned in trash for money. Clearly not going well.
Cans and bottles, Casey. It's not trash. It's just cans and bottles. They're returnable. They're recyclables.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Whatever.
It was in trash bags.
You traded trash for money. Like if you heard someone say, even if you get in an argument and people say shit they don't mean when they're upset, right? Like they do. But then you also know there's those arguments where people say shit they've been thinking for a long time and just didn't want to say. This would be one of those arguments. There's no going back from this. Like she thinks you're a piece of shit. She said that you turn in trash. Like she calls what you do trash. You can't go back from that.
They're returnables.
Just run around scrapping like a Fallout character.
It's someone else's trash. Was it a trash bag, Lorne? Then it was trash. You're trash. Your work is trash. Your money's trash.
He's using bottle cap as money.
He might have. I mean, really, he was pouring water bottles out. He was wasting precious resources to get the 10-cent bottle. Just to get to the bottle. Lorne, you could have went and sold those bottles, like refrigerate those bottles of water and go and sell them for 50 cents a piece on a hot day at the park, right? Like do something. You could have done anything other than poking a hole in the bottle so that you could get the 10 cents from it.
You want to go on trash? Go ahead. I don't care.
What's so good about your life right now, Lorne?
Oh, run it down.
Getting to Chinko.
I got a job.
Yeah, like
Boom.
99% of adults.
Technical.
Joel.
No, I got you two, and I enjoy that.
Really? You just threatened to leave.
Oh my god! Really?
You two won't stop your bullshit favoring you.
That sounds like well, you two won't stop your fucking bullshit.
Sounds really enjoyable.
I mean, it does. And guys, we got a super sticker from Carl Weathering, and I don't know what it says. Because I can't.
It's probably an apology.
Thank you. Oh, you think it's an apology for breaking your neck and turning into like this slow person that you are?
Yeah, he turned me into a ground sloth. Like I belong in the trees.
Yeah, not a thing. But all right.
Each other and just treating me like shit.
Just called me
tired
a
of
bitch.
you favoring each other and treating me like
Just
shit.
called me a
I'm
bitch.
tired of you being a little
I've
bitch.
tried to tell you both that easily, but you don't fucking
Lord's a
accept me
bitch.
saying it easily.
What happened to your eyebrows?
My eyebrows were where they've always been.
Well, your face is sliding
Never
around, so
have.
that's not possible.
Whatever.
How come your eyes are all sunken in?
They're not. My eyes are just fine.
He's got crow's feet.
One of your ears is like an inch higher than the other.
Good.
Good.
Have you
Work
had a
along,
stroke
Jen.
before?
We had a what?
Have you ever had a stroke?
Nope, never.
No.
Don't know what it is.
Or Bell's palsy.
Don't know what one is.
You don't know what a stroke is?
I said throat.
You
You don't know
what
what
a
a throat
throat
is?
either?
I know. Nope, I don't. Just 'cause they know.
He caught it. He's like, I could say I know what a throat is, and she's immediately going to turn it around and say, yeah, because you've got a cock in your throat. And so he caught that. And he's like, no, you know what? No, I don't know what a throat is. Now what, bitch? Now try and get me with something. Oh, I'm still a pedophile. Oh, I'm still unemployed. Oh, I still live in this shithole. All right. Well, I guess, yeah, I do know what a throat is.
Hey, but he got those two though. He got them too. That's a good thing.
He got them too. He got a job, and he got them too. He didn't name like his dogs, right? That he should care and love for. That means so much to him.
He used those as props to get them.
Or like his mother, who he supposedly loves so much. He's like, no, I got a job, and I got you two.
They should take you out of that class and put you in like an English class.
Has anyone in your life asked if you had a throat?
Nope.
So why would they start today?
Don't know. So how did you two's day go?
Well, it all makes sense now why you're still in class.
Good. Glad it does.
You never go out. You avoid the general public like the plague.
No, I must.
I don't get why you don't just do what they want so you can get out of class. Or do what they want.
They do what they want.
No, I don't think
Clearly
so.
you don't.
Only I don't do it the way they want me to do it.
Well,
Yeah, that's not.
I do what they want.
That's not.
Pause. I'm doing exactly what you want. Pause. I'm just not doing it the way you want. Oh, so he's the bad boy of rape class. That's Lorne's role in a room full of bad boys. Lorne has to be the baddest boy. He's the alpha. He's the alpha pedo. Wow, I see. I had no idea. I had no idea. Lorne is so engrossed in being a pedo. He refuses to get better. He's going to stay in that class. He will die in that class.
He runs that class.
He runs the class, but really not, and he gets yelled at a lot and talked down to. But in Lorne's head, he's running that shit. He's fucking like, this is my class. You're just visiting. Trust me, when you graduate, I'll still be here.
Doing what they want then, is it, dumbass?
They want me to go fucking bowling and shit like that. I don't want to.
Yeah, you're not doing what they want. Why don't you want to do it the way they want you to do it, just so you can get out?
Because bowling
I
for
deal
pedophiles, right?
with the general public all the time. Even when I'm working, I deal with the general public.
Lorne didn't go to his best friend's funeral because children were there, Casey.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
What the hell is your point on that, Jamie?
Well, I think that the point. I think the point is made. I think the point is made without Jamie having to say anything. Actual.
And yeah, he is always dealing with the general public, like when he goes to Walmart and asks teenagers if they want to earn a little bit of extra money. Like that's
right,
an interaction.
He didn't say I deal with them well. He just said deal with them. So you are correct. He does deal with them, and he should only deal with them if they're over a certain age. But Lorne has been known to break the rules every now and then. Did you hear about his 5 years in prison?
He didn't even have a funeral.
And
they had a service at his grave. And it was Wendy and Bethany and Bethany's boyfriend. Those are the only 3 people there.
Right.
We only knew
like
4
he
people.
needed to go out to the general public more. Only 3 people showed up to his funeral.
He was busy. Being unemployed.
Oh, God.
He was busy being
his best friend. How sad. This is just
sad. How sad that you constantly just try to find shit to put me down, Jamie.
This is just sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
You told your class about us, right?
Yep.
He didn't go and there was only 3 people, his best friend, because he doesn't want face-to-face relationships. So sad.
Unbelievable. I try to keep you 2 informed and you just want to find something negative.
You're the one who started an argument.
You 2 are the ones that started favoring each other.
I was called a bitch.
Yeah, I've been called a moron and retard, an idiot.
It's okay. Remember when he tried to get you to break up with me by calling me ugly? And then asked for pictures?
Oh, fucking Christ.
Well, why didn't you say I was ugly? What were you trying to do?
Don't know. I don't even remember it.
If you want me to send pictures again, I need to understand why you did that if you don't think I'm ugly.
I think it's 'cause I was mad at you.
Remember a few days ago when he said I made a mistake of choosing you over him and said it wouldn't last?
I remember that.
Even though none of that happened.
You were mad, so you said I was ugly?
Yep.
And there's Three's company. Oh, okay, you can't get butthurt about names then, Lord. I was mad.
I try not to get hurt by you guys calling me names. I figure you're just venting.
You gotta understand where we're coming from. I've never had to deal with someone this stupid before.
Oh my
God. Put
Preach,
yourself
girl.
in my shoes. I'm just saying, put yourself in my shoes.
Oh my God.
And mine.
I don't like calling you 2 names. I don't like that shit. I give very defensive.
Love it.
I can't help it. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to get out of being that way.
Myself, girl.
I'm trying to get out of being that way with you two.
You just
Still
have
trying
no
to get out of
self-control.
patterns.
I mean, he's trying to get out of rape class. He's trying to get out of calling him names. He's trying to get off probation. How about you finish just one thing? How about you finish just one thing instead of trying to accomplish 20 things? We'll finish the closet, and then we'll go from there.
I get self-control, but
You don't.
Yeah.
it's kind of been
You
ruined
have 0.
because of
class.
because of the Church of God bullshit.
Right.
Right, Jamie. You've known that's been my problem the whole time we've been together.
What have they even been doing to you? Ever since I've known you, they haven't showed up and done anything to you.
Church of God,
Yeah,
why you just called me a bitch?
I just don't understand. You're blaming this Church of God people, but I've known you for 3 months and I've never encountered any Church of God nonsense.
No.
Are they going to your house every day and calling you a pedophile? What are they doing to you on a daily basis that's causing you to be a little bitch?
No, the things that they send to me.
Yeah, you just called me a bitch, and that's the Church of God's fault.
Knowing about them sending things to me.
See what we need about the stupidest.
All right. In Lorne's defense, and I'll keep this very brief. He does. I get his fear of the Church of God. And it's almost it's William Shatner on that Twilight Zone episode where there's an 8-man on the wing, and he had just gotten out of a mental institute, and he's talking about an 8-man on the wing, but no one believes him, right? Because he has a history of being crazy. And when a lot of the shit that Ember mixed into her trolling, real elements with fake, Lorne is hiding out in the fucking woods, and he believes he can be watched on camera, and even still today, he puts his trailer up for sale, or what used to be a trailer up for sale, and within hours, hundreds of calls are going in. He does have actual shit to fear because his calls end up online, and letters and things that he does, they end up online. But at the same time, he will always sound crazy because then he'll go, and they're watching me from Google satellites. So right when you start to believe him, he goes, and then there was this fucking robot, and then there was this girl who looked like a Barbie and got stabbed by a swordfish, and they're watching me right now from space, so I'm gonna speak with sign language.
That thing, imagine he was telling the cops this, and they're taking notes, and they do this and they arrest me at all hours, they harass my family members, all this, and he's going, look I know you've done stuff wrong, but this is unacceptable, they can't do this. And then he gets to they're watching me right now, and just tear up that paper right and
go ahead, wave at them, and the guy crumples the report and takes Lorne in for public drunkenness, and the man literally hasn't drank in years, but I'm drinking coffee, and we've heard it before, you fucking drunk. And Lorne just knows that right now it's being live streamed via a Google satellite video, and we're all sitting there watching it. Oh, they're fucking watching me.
But what is them sending things you have to do with anything? You just don't respond to them.
I know.
And what does it have to do with Jamie and I? You're making this Church of God thing bigger than it is. It sounds like a group of I don't know, just a handful of people. You're not a minority. You're not just a hate group. They hate you. They're a group.
Well, I hated it.
Yes.
I hated it.
But they're not a hate group. They're not racist.
Even my lawyer said he went online and
your lawyer's a retard. He can't even get you out of class. He's fucking stupid.
This is the stupidity we are talking
You're a
about.
shitty lawyer.
I don't want to be like that with you two. I've never wanted to be like that with you, Jamie.
I don't want to be that way either. I don't want to call you names.
You never meant to do it.
I don't want to be mad at you all the time. I don't want you to be stupid. I don't want to do it.
Things happen that don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
At all. Period. At
Like
all.
what?
Name
Period?
two things:
You don't
the
know how
robot or
periods work?
Casey Moore.
Casey, he never meant to do it.
Yeah.
Jamie?
Can you give an example, Lorne?
Yes, I'm trying to. Jamie, like, as much as Will has been around you, and you being naked in front of him, you knowing that it's always bothered me, and you continuously did it anyway.
Jesus.
Shit like that. I know you two don't want to hear this name, but that's, and you know this for a fact, Jamie. That's the stuff that Winnie used to do.
It didn't happen continuously, moron.
Well, are you saying Jamie's like catfishing you?
No, Jamie's just being Jamie the way Jamie is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's just the way Jamie is. That's right. So.
A robot.
And Lorne hates the way
Now
I
you don't
am.
like it.
No, I don't hate the way you are, Jamie.
You
I hate that
basically
you don't
just
hear
said
what
you did.
I hate the way that you don't hear what I'm saying.
Aww.
And Casey, stop trying to get her against me. You've been doing that since day one.
Then, oh my! If I've been doing it since day one, then why haven't you left?
Good question.
Because I believe in you too. I believe in Jamie and I believe in you. But it doesn't mean that you two are doing things right to me, because you're not.
Then why do you believe in them?
Jamie, it's okay. I know
Jamie,
how
you know I don't.
frustrating it is.
Jamie, you know I don't hate you. You know I love you.
You have a funny way of showing.
I'm such a bad person.
No, you're not.
No, you're not a bad person, Jamie. You're
I'm
a really good
such a
person.
bad person.
I'm getting off the fucking phone.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Casey,
Why would you do that?
Yes, baby?
I
Aw.
did something today. You might get mad.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What is it?
I got your name tattooed on me.
No, you didn't.
Lorne's gonna love this.
Yes.
Oh.
What? Why'd you do that? Did you really?
Hey, honest.
Because I love you that much.
Where is it?
Wow.
No, you didn't.
It's under my boob.
Why'd you do that?
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm flattered. I see it.
Because it's close to my heart, wink wink.
Aww.
Well, that's sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
Can I see it though? What does it look like?
Looks like a titty with
Let
a
it heal
tattoo
more
under
and I'll
it.
show you.
Okay. You didn't have to do that.
Lorne's like, I'll take
I
one of
wanted
those as
to.
well.
He's just waiting. Okay, and Lorne, under my other titty, I got your prison number tattooed there because my producer thought it wouldn't be a good idea to have a man's name tattooed on my body, so I just went with your prison number. So I love you too.
I got Lorne _A_2001.
I got the full chat log. It was a lot of work, and the guy was really all over my titty to move it around to get all the tattooing in. But in the end, it was worth it. It goes from my titty to my vagina, and he had to see it all, otherwise he couldn't tattoo it. So.
What's so funny?
Oh, fucking 2 years with her, and she never one tattooed my name. 1 month with you, and she's tattooed
Well,
my
in her
name.
defense, your name is hideous.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the man is already down.
What kind of name is that?
Don't like it. Tell me to go fuck myself.
Okay, go fuck yourself.
That just means that you want me to leave.
Because I don't
Okay,
like your
what?
name.
Whatever.
You didn't choose it. It's not your fault. I can't blame you for the name.
Christ.
What's the matter now?
She hasn't
What
made
did I
fucking sense.
do? What?
Jesus.
What did I do?
Shut
What
up.
happened?
He said it doesn't make sense. I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't do anything.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing doesn't know what she did
Casey,
wrong.
Lorne.
Yeah.
What
I'm
is
setting
what
her
are you
girlfriend.
doing, Lorne?
Thinking.
Oh, okay. You want us to let you go so you can think, or what?
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, we'll just sit here then until you're done. What are you thinking about?
Thinking about why everything seems so fucked up.
Well, explain. We're in a relationship, so let's talk about it. What's
What do you
so
mean,
fucked
hold
up?
me? This is the same Casey.
What's
This
fucked
is the same
up
Casey
is
that sat on the beach with fucking Eugene Daly. It was like, what do you mean, hold me? Hold you? Like this is that. Lauren, what's wrong? Like, you know what's wrong. You know exactly what's wrong, Casey. You guys are ganging up on this man. There are tattoos involved. No one cares about Lauren. He is he's in a throuple and he is watching from the outside. You know what's wrong. What do you mean, hold me, Lauren? I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to do that today.
the way that Jamie's been
Baby
acting ever
steps.
since.
You know, I'm looking around for the police. Hell yeah, I'm looking around for the police. We got another donation from Andy Mayers. Hey guys, what was your favorite bully comment so far in this call? What was yours, Cornville?
I think you have no eyebrows, especially in the context of when it was said.
Just so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
where are your eyebrows? What about
That's
you?
right. Where are your eyebrows?
Yes, that where's your eyebrows? Because that had no
Just
place in the conversation.
Because Cornville said it. So, okay, all right. And mine was obviously the eyebrow. No, mine was when Casey said, "You have to forgive me. I'm not used to dealing with someone as stupid as you." Or however she said it. That shit's hilarious.
That was pretty good.
I say that to Tiffany. I say it to Tiffany all the time, but I've never heard anyone else say it. So, I like to hear Blue Boy say it.
Day one. It's fucked up that you two have been completely against me since day one.
I haven't been against you since day one.
I love you.
You and I got mad at Jamie the other day for Rod. You didn't say that we were teaming up on her. It's just you do the most fucked up things most frequent, so maybe it seems that way.
Is it?
Is it what?
Is it just me?
Casey, you have to
Yeah.
understand something. Lorne only sees what others do to him.
Oh, okay. So there's no point in trying to explain this to him.
This is me trying to figure out exactly what's going on.
With what?
Because none of it makes sense.
Well, what doesn't make sense? You keep saying that, and then
Lorne, come on.
You're
You're in a
Amy's the
you're in
way
a
she
throuple
is.
with a porn star and an actress that got you put in prison. What doesn't make sense about this? Like, I think you're thinking too much about it.
No. All that makes total sense because like he's Lorne. Of course, he's gonna live fast and loose and have crazy love affairs. Like the guy was almost a professional basketball player, right? What doesn't make sense is how they don't see the value in him. They're seeing the lump of coal instead of the diamond that's inside. He just needs a little pressure from a beautiful woman to get it out of him. So now you understand? He doesn't understand how they don't see the potential they're throwing away by squandering this man's love.
I get it now. Makes sense. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Exactly. That's what I'm here for.
What's not making sense?
It doesn't make
He
sense.
doesn't realize you two ganged up on me multiple times, but he says it's always him. Shit like that.
It doesn't make sense why you two are constantly against me. It doesn't make sense that Jamie's been acting this way to me since day one, which is only 2 months after she told me she loves me because she didn't want me to go to you.
She just talked both of those things away, stupid.
No, she didn't, Jamie. She didn't.
Yes, she did.
Well, I did, and you
Maybe
clearly
she
didn't
did.
hear it, so I'm not even going to say anything anymore.
See.
All I'm going to say is if you're unhappy and you think something's up or wrong, then, go ahead and leave. No one's gonna force you. And that'll be your choice, and I will respect it. But if you're like trying to insinuate that we're like pulling some kind of prank on you, then you're wrong. And if you think that, then you should leave then, because it shows you don't trust us. And
That's not.
if you don't trust the person you're dating, well, if I know it's not what you want to think, but if it's what you do think, then you should look after yourself.
It's the way that you two are acting.
Lorne, Casey answered
I know.
you. She did. She do. Goodbye, I'm playing video games.
Hold on, Jamie. You keep saying it's the way we're acting. If we're acting some way you don't like, or that you think means we're like pulling some kind of game on you, then then go and then leave then. There's no one, like, if someone was messing with me, or I thought you guys were messing with me, I would just leave, because I don't want to be messed with. But if you don't think we're messing with you, I just don't understand what you mean. You're like, I need to think. Think about what? Just be honest, you think that the way we're acting is like your little catfish people. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that is what he's saying. So when he says he needs to think, he needs to go sit somewhere and talk himself out of that. Because the last thing he wants to accept is that this is another catfish. Right? Because that would mean he's wasted how much time, again, being catfish. So I need to go think. I'm going to go remind myself of all the reasons I don't think you guys are fucking with me, so that I can come back in an hour or 2 hours or tomorrow and be full of bullshit love songs and sheetrock talk, business as usual, until I get mad the next time and we go through this all over again. Like, what a bitch. Someone tell Lorne to shut up. That's
what you're saying, right? I'm not mad.
You didn't act this way to me. Like this to me before.
Yeah, and then I got to know you better and figured out that you're like a crazy asshole.
Until the thruple, then it came on very quickly.
Lorne has been
Yeah, you showed your true colors very quickly. And if that's why you're saying I'm messing with you, then go ahead and go away. I'm not trolling you or catfishing you or whatever. So if you think I am, then it's in your best interest to stop talking to me.
Then tell me why you two are constantly going against me and all completely favoring each other with just about everything.
Good question.
Holy fuck.
I don't understand.
First, Jimmy's gonna say holy fuck
Lorne,
because it's something that I'm asking.
Well, because it doesn't make any sense. We have got on Jamie for the Raw stuff together. We're not always favoring each other, and her and I get along better than like you and her or you and I do. It's just a fact of the way our relationship is. Jamie and I are just closer than you are with us too. Maybe it's because we like to play video games together, so we get to spend more time together. Or, she's nice to me. She's never called me an ugly bitch.
Well, okay.
So
we're gonna nitpick.
That's it. In a three-way relationship, you're not gonna feel exactly the same way for each individual person.
Right, but you two are literally attacking me on everything.
Did you just hear me?
You still attack me on that.
No, he's not. He's not listening. He's waiting his turn to talk. You know that. That'll just irritate you. It'll irritate you if you expect this man to listen. We got a donation from Outdoor Loser who wants to know: is it okay if I get a Sloth Cat tramp stamp this Saturday? And I say yes. I actually own the trademark to Sloth Cat as part of the Monegroes brand, the Monegroes, Monegroes LLC. So do anything you want with the Sloth Cat name or likeness.
You cool with that, Sloth Cat?
I mean, no, I'm not okay with that. Get the tramp stamp. Send me a picture. Wes would be so jealous.
I'm not saying don't get the transfer. I'm just saying I don't like that Wes owns it. That's all. That's what he was saying.
In plenty of games, breaking
But
up
I
with
could
someone and
sneeze.
trying to get the other
I
girl
could
to leave with
sneeze
him,
and
then comes back and says, "Pretend it didn't happen." That stuff couldn't possibly play into it.
I could sneeze and you two would attack me on it.
Well, if you feel that way, then why do you want to be with us?
He didn't listen to any of
Because
that.
I don't
love
think
you.
I'm doing that.
I love
I'm
you
not
both.
attacking
And
you
Jamie,
for
I love
sneezing.
you both.
when we first started this, I was still confused. I was very confused because I didn't know how you two would get along. Which I'm happy as hell that you get along
He
great.
threatens to leave.
Oh yeah, he's real happy.
You can tell. No, he.
But it's
Look,
also
I
very
want you two to get along great, but I need to get along as great. Like I can never feel less important than either of you in this relationship.
No.
And that Lorne would only be happy in a throuple if he was the quote unquote lead role. And I'm sure he assumed in a relationship with two women, they would both be answering and serving him. And he never considered like these women are closer to the same age, they're closer in proximity, they have some of the same interests, and he's just this old man pedophile. Like,
Yeah.
why would he even think that no common interest? Even if they were to come out and like to live in Maine, they have no common interest. They're not going to want to do the same things together. Like, why is he holding on to this? Like, there is nothing to hold on to other than, like she said, you have very few options. So the sunk cost fallacy, I've put in years. I'm gonna hold out until they prove either to not be real or to have a penis. And if they have a penis, if it's smaller than my penis, I'm a roll. Like, I'm good. We can do this. So like, if Blue Boy would have made it out there.
confused because of the way I feel for Jamie. And Casey, my feelings are growing for you. So at the beginning,
Okay,
it
I'm
all
just going
really
to
got
fuck off.
very confused for me.
Those are all things you caused, though. We're not making you confused. You make yourself confused because you tell me one thing and then you tell her a different thing. You tell her one thing and then go behind my back and say something else, and then go behind her back and say something else. You told me when we first started you didn't have any feelings for her anymore, and then you're telling her that I'm an ugly bitch, and then you just think you can take those things back, and we should just forget it because he said sorry.
When we first got together, I didn't tell you I didn't have feelings for her anymore. I told you the opposite.
Oh,
This will
I told you that I
right.
still have feelings.
You told me you didn't love her anymore. You have. You told me that. I have text messages.
Yeah, that wasn't when we first got together.
What I'm saying is that you say one thing and then you say a different thing, and that's the reason you're confused. It's because you don't.
Good Lord.
You said you were completely done with her, and then we get in this throuple, and you're like all in love with her again. And then 2 weeks ago, you call me like a pathetic bitch. You call Jamie fake the other day, and then in the same day, you say stuff like, "Oh, I love you guys more than anything. I'll never leave you guys." 15 minutes later, you're threatening to leave again. And then you come to us saying you're confused why we're being assholes. It's because you're bipolar as fuck. Like, I'm just supposed to be nice when you're being a dick to her, or being a dick to me, or saying, like, I'm a bitch, or that I'm ugly, or you're calling her a bitch and she's ugly, or she's fake, or she's Winnie. We're just supposed to forget about it because you say sorry, and 5 minutes later sending rose kisses.
So when I'm nice to her and she says something
Can you
stupid
address
to me,
what I said before changing it to something else, please?
Well, I'd have to listen. Okay, well, repeat it because I didn't listen to any of it. I didn't know you were expecting an answer. I was just waiting to say what I've been thinking about. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm not gonna say a word. Go ahead and repeat what you said.
If there's gonna be an exam at the end of this, you need to tell me before.
Yeah, you gotta let me know. I'm not even taking notes. I don't have a pen and paper or nothing. You talk about fucking repeat what you. Are you crazy? Fucking crazy.
Addressing it.
No, you're just going back to what you said where Jamie calls you names and stuff.
Well, yeah, that's part of addressing it. It's part of what you mentioned.
All right, go ahead then. What were you going to say? Guarantee you it's the same shit you just said.
when I'm nice to her, and she calls me fucking names and shit, right after I'm nice to her, how am I supposed to react to that?
Well, that doesn't
Happy?
address anything she just said. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Of course
I'm
it does.
talking about how you behave, Lorne, why you're confused. And you're changing it to Jamie calling you names when you're nice. I don't. Can you stick to one thing? We're talking about one thing, and then we'll move on to that.
Right, how I'm confused. One way that I'm confused is why
You will have
didn't
to
Jamie?
repeat yourself.
How can I say anything when I just get interrupted by her all the time?
She has the speaker thing, Lorne.
She's a robot,
Do you
bitch.
not realize that her 2 years is on a delay?
Yeah, but she's done that to me a lot intentionally.
She's hitting enter on purpose.
Lorne, you've got me twice already and ignored what I said.
All right, Lorne, what were you going to say?
No, fuck, now I forgot. I can't remember the last question that was asked.
I forgot I need to type at the speed of light.
You said you're confused because Jamie does something or something. I don't know.
One way that I'm confused is because it's been 2 years and Jamie's made no move to come up here. When she did, she wanted to bring a rod with her.
We've talked about this before. She's even told me you didn't have a job at the time and you couldn't quit smoking. She doesn't have the lung strength or anything to be able to handle your smoke then.
All right. Very, very good reasons. I would love to hear what Lorne, if Lorne replies to this, or does he just bring up some other bullshit? Well, back when we first started, you both loved me.
I was smoking then.
Smoking then. Just a little weird. Neither of you want to come out.
How do you not? It's been said to you many times while I've been around. I can only imagine how many times she's told you when you guys were dating before. But it's pretty self-explanatory. She doesn't have like the lung strength.
Sorry, Casey.
And if you're upset that she didn't come see you before, then I mean, you say all the time, "Don't bring up the past, Jamie. Don't bring up the past." And then here you are bringing up something that was happening before we were in a throuple. That's not relevant anymore. And it was your own fault because you wouldn't quit smoking. And if that's a big deal that you think she's messing with you or something, and that's why she didn't come up, then don't date her. Are you quiet because you're trying to think of a way to deflect again?
If he doesn't date her, how can he own her?
No, I'm not.
Why are you quiet?
Just thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Just all kinds of stuff.
All right, like what?
All kinds of things at one time.
Well, okay, what's one of them that you're thinking about?
One of them that I'm thinking about is when I told you about Jamie.
Oh my god.
What about her?
Like the only acceptable thing for him to be thinking about right now is this worth it? Is this worth it for any of us? Because like we're fighting, like the likelihood of us getting together, the aggravation I go through on a daily, like, is this worth it? And the answer should be no. Like for Lorne, it would be better to be alone than to be dealing with this. That's all he should be thinking. But instead, he's trying to figure out a way that he can come out on top again and bring up some shit. Well, you guys are asking me some very legitimate things, so let me think of some petty bullshit that I should have thought about fucking months ago, but I'll use it to blame you guys for why I feel like I can't trust you now. And the reason he can't trust them is because he shouldn't, because they're trolls. Mm-hmm. It's two dudes, one using a robot and one using a voice changer. You shouldn't trust them. But you have every reason not to. Fucking idiot.
Told you about her website. Or what her stage name was.
Where's this coming from? What are you talking about?
I'm just thinking of all kinds of things at one time.
Okay, what about you telling me what her stage name is?
It's Butte.
Well, how into her you were right off the bat.
Notice the one thing he isn't thinking about.
I was into her off the bat. She's hot. What's your point?
At the same time, I'm thinking about how she had your email the whole time. How she sent you everything that I did.
So he's
Okay,
thinking
so
about her
once again,
snitching on him.
Why is this what you were thinking about? This is why you're still in rape class, because he's in rape class thinking about anything other than what he should be thinking about. If this is how his thought process works, this is why. He will never get out of there. And we got a donation from Wicked Witch with a bully. First of all, it's a bully donation. The reason Lorne's face is melting off is because his brain can't hold any more of his lies. That sounds like if Lorne's life was made into a Christian movie, that's what would happen. He's like Pinocchio, but instead of his nose growing, his face just melts. And that's how you Lorne people lie? No. And then his ear just slides down like an inch. I didn't used to lie. Then his ear just keeps going, and that's how you know this fucker's lying, because he's turning into a candle right in front of you. Thank you, Wicked Witch. But that was a bull. I'm gonna give you another one.
We're in cahoots with each other to mess with you. I'm not gonna keep having this conversation. If you think I'm fucking with you, then fucking leave me alone.
Well, but then
that's what I want to know, is that you two are not fucking with me.
How will you know that?
Even if they said right now, Lorne, we're not fucking with you, what does that change?
Yeah, or if they said, Lorne, we are fucking with you.
Yeah.
We're fucking with you. He'll be like, you're just saying that. You're just saying that because you think that's what I want to hear. Lorne, this is my real voice. I'm a guy. Now you're using a voice changer? Come on. Stop it, Casey. Stop it.
You're
That's
just
not
saying
funny.
this, so I'll leave and you can have Casey all to yourself.
How would that work? Do you think we planned this
I just want you
entire
to
thing?
tell me. I just want you to tell me out straight.
This around
that-
Casey.
I just want you to tell me out straight that there was no fucking bullshit.
He's just turning this
With
around
I
Casey.
told you out
I'm
straight
not
100
turning this
fucking
around,
times,
Amy.
you fucking moron idiot. How many more fucking times do I need to say it? I told you out straight 100 times that if you think I'm fucking with you, then go away. You can leave. If I was fucking with you, wouldn't I be trying to convince you not to leave? Because I'd want to keep fucking with you? I'm telling you, if you think I'm fucking with you, then stop talking to me. It's that easy for you.
Three's Company blaring
straight
it.
out for
like the fucking you have Lorne getting yelled at in the middle of his throuple while Jack Tripper is living in bliss with fucking Chrissy and Janet over at Mr. Furley's or Mr. Roper's, depending on what season it was. So like he is watching Three's Company and putting himself in Jack Tripper's shoes, and it's like, this is the life I'm gonna be having, like as this guy living with these two women. And then and so while Jack is having the time of his life, Lorne is just getting beat up left and right by two dudes with technology.
Why doesn't my throuple look like that?
Like he's working on it. It takes time. Look, the first episode of Three's Company, they didn't trust Jack. He broke into their apartment, so they were very scared. And that's actually a remake of an Australian show called Man About the House. Yeah, I'm not joking. Should look it up.
And trying to
That's
find
straight
the
out
reason
enough
we
for
are
me.
in the wrong.
Alright, so shut the fuck up now.
Boom.
Right. Now, Jamie, I want to know why you did all this sending emails and shit to Casey.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! What? I ask you a question and you say, "Holy shit!" I don't want to answer.
Cares? Who fucking
What
cares?
emails are you talking about?
Her emailing you when you and I first got together.
You haven't answered one fucking
You're
question
talking about
Casey
the
asked you.
time. You're talking about the time where you were telling me that you didn't like her anymore, and you were over her, and it was just me and you, and all your attention was on me now. Meanwhile, you were texting her, saying almost the exact same stuff while she had a boyfriend. So she was telling me to warn me about you being a two-timing liar.
Yo, and I know I'm sorry to pause again, but this is the part that's crazy to me, is that Lorne is the epitome of like, give a man an inch and he takes a mile. He can be alone. He will be alone for 5 years and get a girlfriend, and the first thing he will do is look for girlfriend number 2. Because he did it with the decoys. Like, he was with supposedly in love with Kayla and didn't want her in any chat rooms. Like, she needed to stay away because those fucking places were crawling with pedophiles. He didn't want competition, but then he's going and looking for others just in case. Like, he has to fill up his roster. And it's crazy. Like, he pulled all this bullshit with these decoy with Casey and Jamie. He's playing all these fucking games because he desperately wants to be a player. He wants to be wanted so bad. And meanwhile, they're just laughing at him and like, it's just content for them. But he really thought for a while like he had game, and he's driving home thinking about it. He's happy sitting on his fucking bullshit couch thinking about how he's playing these 2 women and they have no idea. I love that idea. That he really believes that in the end he's going to get exactly what he wants. Like, these women will be begging for him. And he'll have his pick. Which one am I going to pick?
The thing too, Jamie.
Jesus.
Well, address this thing first before you move on. That's your fault she had to send those to me. If you didn't try to do that, if you didn't try to be a two-timing snake lying bitch, then there would have been nothing for her to send to me.
That's a good point.
That was 100% your fucking fault.
Oh, look, it's Lorne's fault yet again, but I'm the bad guy. I need to answer questions.
Yeah, exactly, Lorne. It was your fault.
It was my fault.
Yeah, so why are you mad at Jamie for sending me emails when it was stuff that you did wrong?
Because, no, forget it.
It doesn't make sense to me why she would send you emails.
Because she's a good person and you're a bad person. So she told me the bad stuff you were doing.
So, like, really what Lorne is trying to get at is, from the beginning, you guys were against me. Even when you didn't know each other. So if this was real, because of Lorne showing that he is incapable of being a faithful, then he connected these 2 women. And so maybe that built their bond, because they don't trust Lorne. Like, it's real. They don't trust Lorne. They trust each other. They're willing to give him a chance, but he treats them like shit. So, like, if this was real, this could happen, right? Like, this could happen because he's already showed that he can't be trusted. And then he's a piece of shit, and he's poor, and he's a pedophile. What is left? There's nothing. There's nothing there to say, well, at least he's blank. Yeah, he's a pedophile, but at least he's handsome. Like, none of them. There's nothing.
Well, it is one thing.
Go ahead.
He has them too. He has them. So.
and Mr. Lord, what are your assets? I've got 2 beautiful women. 2 beautiful women I love very much. We got another donation, guys, from Love. Slothcat, can you read this one?
Do people use kangaroos instead of cars over there in Cornville?
No, that doesn't say over there in Cornville.
Over there, Cornville. It's not my fault. They did the internet.
Well, no, because it's Cornville. It's directed at Cornville 3-way.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Carl Weathering, how dare you? Look what you did to this man.
Yes, we do. We do use kangaroos instead of cars over here.
It's a simple, easy answer. The answer is absolutely. It would be stupid to use anything else.
I think that's messed up, man. Y'all just hop into the kangaroo pouch?
No, that would be ridiculous.
No, that's crazy.
That's stupid. That's cartoons. You write on their back.
Yeah, that's why they got like the little hump in their back.
Or if you have wealth and means, you get 6 of them in a sled, and then you have them pull you. You have them pull you in your roof sled.
I don't have a sled.
I did not like Iggy Azalea. I knew it was a reason.
Iggy Azalea and her sled of black kangaroos.
That's what that is right there.
Wouldn't you want to know if I was telling you I love you all the time? Sorry, Jamie.
She just explained it. Holy shit, open your ears, Lorne.
But wouldn't you
But it had
like
nothing-
it, Lorne, if someone were to tell you, they emailed you saying that, oh, Casey she's in another throuple with 2 other people? Wouldn't that be something you'd want to know? That's what Jamie was doing. She wasn't lying to me. She's being honest.
Yeah, so it had nothing to do, Jamie, it had nothing to do with you being mad at me because I chose Casey instead of you. Even after you told me you
I've
just
answered
told me
this, you
that
fucking idiot.
Holy fuck! See, she won't stop with the goddamn name.
Well, because I know the
Holy
answer
fuck.
to this. She's told me before. She had a boyfriend. She wasn't trying to make you
didn't-
jealous.
No,
She
did
liked
not
her
have a
boyfriend. She
boyfriend.
liked Rod. She said it 100
She-
times. So she's getting
She did not
frustrated
have a boyfriend.
because we have this conversation every other fucking day.
Casey, she did
Lauren.
not have a boyfriend when she started doing that. And she did not like Rod when she started
Yes, I
doing
did.
that. No, you did not.
I don't
She
get how
started
you're
doing
arguing
that
with
right
her
off
about
the
having a
bat.
boyfriend. She would know if she had a boyfriend. How can you say
I
no?
knew she didn't have a boyfriend.
She knows that she did.
She started doing that right off the bat because she told me that she was going to send you everything that she had.
Okay,
Everything
I'm
that
done
I
with this. He
said.
just wants to be right. I'm going to do something else.
Okay.
Hey, please.
You wonder why we get frustrated
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep playing for a minute.
because you can't get anything through your head.
She never had any interest in Rod before, either.
And then she did. You don't understand people's feelings can change.
Okay. When I asked her if she told Rod that she was in love with me, she kept saying no. And I kept asking her if it was Rod, and she kept saying no.
Answer the
She
same
didn't want me to
fucking for
know.
months on end, but I'm told I'm wrong and haven't answered it.
Maybe she said no because she knew you were going to react like this. Because you're her ex-boyfriend, so she didn't need to owe you an explanation. You don't think of these common sense things.
Maybe it was none of your business.
When relationships
figure
end,
that.
people tend to move on. And if you were broken up, I don't see why it matters who she was dating.
Because she knew that I hated Rod.
Yeah, but you're her ex-boyfriend, so why does it matter to her? What are you?
You left me, so what I do and who I date is none. I repeat, none of your
Exactly.
business.
So she's not supposed to date, or any one of your ex-girlfriends, is he supposed to date someone you don't like? That makes no sense, you're her ex. You can't dictate what she does after you break up with her.
So it just seemed odd that she was dating the one person that she knew I hated.
Good lord.
Okay, well then it's, whatever then.
I mean, Lauren, does this not sound like Ramona and the doctor? And I will 1,000 million Googleplexian date the doctor if we break up. And Lauren's getting so mad. Is this not the same? And she said, if we're broken up, it does not matter who I'm with. Like, you have no say or control over. Why would he think he does? That is such a like 7th, 8th grade thing to think. How you're dating my enemy? You're with them just because you know I don't want you to be with them. It wouldn't matter who that person was. Lorne would be jealous of that of any man or any person. It wouldn't have to be a man. He would be jealous of any person that was going to take away his precious attention. And if they were to, if it was a girl that she was really good friends with, he wouldn't want her hanging out with her because he would swear that girl's a whore and she was going to make her be a whore too. Like it wouldn't matter. He doesn't want anyone else around because when he was grooming these children on the internet, he made sure to find people when they were in real life. He wanted them broken and isolated so that they would depend on him. Like that's all he's looking for now. Stop having friends. Just depend on me.
I mean, she didn't hate him. That's the point. You hated him. She did not hate him.
Can't wait to answer these questions a week from now and be told I answered them.
Jamie, it all depends on how you're gonna act too, you know.
Yeah, it's on you, girl.
I don't just up and act this way for no reason at all.
Back to blame me.
Look at how you presented yourself ever since we started this throuple.
Back to blaming me.
It's like you don't realize you have the power to break up with her if you don't like it.
I don't want to break up with you two.
Then shut the fuck up.
Well, I want the favor and bullshit to stop.
It's your
Well, it's not gonna stop, okay? It's not gonna stop. So now what do you want to do?
Well, if it doesn't stop, there's no telling what I'll do.
Okay.
Leave, bitch. That's all you need to do.
There's no telling what I'll do.
All you need to do, bitch, hit end. Hit end and never answer again. That's all you have to do. It is one action. Hang up. Hang up. You are losing nothing. You're losing nothing. Just fucking hang up.
If this happens another 50 times, I'm going to seriously start thinking about leaving.
You guys don't understand how crazy I am. Eventually, I'm going to tell you to stop. Then I'm going to whine about it. Then I'm going to tell you that I'm sorry. Then I'm going to break up with you. Then I'm going to say I'm sorry again. I'm crazy. We got another donation from Love. Slothcat, how is your back from carrying the whole stream on your shoulders?
I mean, if I could feel my shoulders, I'm pretty sure they are hurt. But you know, the incident and everything.
I think that's more of a joke because a lot of times people forget you're here, and then you talk and you say things with words that don't exist. So that's probably, I'm just gonna do this. So I'm pretty sure they were making fun of you and saying that you're like pointless, and I don't think that's okay. So Love, while I thank you for the donation, but I don't love how bullying that was to Slothcat. You don't have to call him slow and useless like that. Right, Slothcat? Yeah, you need a minute.
There's a bunch of things going through my head right now. It's a bunch of things.
You don't want to
Why did you email him?
That would be terrible.
Why don't you email, Corville? That's what I want to know.
Why do you even have his email address?
And
why do you
we're
even
gonna
got
keep
it?
acting the way we act because that's our personalities. We're gonna keep acting the way to each other that we want to. And if you want to leave, go ahead. Okay? Now, can we stop having this conversation?
Yeah, we can. Because I'm gonna stick with it till we actually give this a fair chance in person. So.
Okay, great. So. If you want to be all butthurt that I'm favoring her, she's favoring me. Just remember, you can do whatever you want. You can leave if that upsets you, and that'll be your choice. Okay?
All right. Just remember, I don't expect you to treat me like an asshole.
All right.
Why don't you expect that?
Yeah.
That
Who hasn't treated you like an asshole?
Understand, Jamie?
Like I've heard your mom talk to you. She doesn't love you. She tolerates you. She doesn't love you. Like, well, you should be if your own mom, you're like, I love you, mom. She's like, yeah, okay, and hangs up. Like, come on, Lorne, you can't expect love from an outsider.
Well, if you're like trying to threaten something, I really couldn't care less. If you're like threatening that I'm doing something or you're gonna leave me,
no,
be my guest.
There's no threat about it. I want you to understand. I don't want to be treated like an asshole.
Then stop being an asshole.
I'm going to stop being an asshole.
Okay, great. Then I won't treat you like an asshole.
All right, Jamie, how about you? Even there.
No, he's not.
All right, Jamie, how about you?
He's not.
All right, we've got sign off.
Yeah.
He hung up.
They haven't even signed a throuples contract.
Why would she hang up?
Like she left.
Well,
she got tired of your bullshit.
We've had this same conversation.
Because I'd love it if right here he's writing, okay, now this is gone, Casey, you and I need to get out of this relationship.
Yeah. Listen, Casey, I'm not sure that she isn't. I'm not sure she's as committed to this as you and I are. I'm starting to feel like she's trying to put a wrench into everything that we have good going on. You know what I mean? Don't tell her I said this, but I think she's kind of ugly.
Next minute, She's back on the line.
Then
Oh,
you go to,
damn it.
then you go to Jamie. You go, hey, do you have a feeling that like we can't trust Casey? And then you just keep making them cracks until they both come into you, and then you get your choice. It's from a throuple to a couple, and Lorne gets his pick of two very sexy men with technology.
It's fine, Ken. I keep repeating myself. You keep repeating yourself. So she hung up because she's frustrated.
I've had this conversation with her a million times because she does the same
that's why
stuff.
she probably hung up then.
She does the same stuff to me, Casey.
Okay,
all the time.
So here's what I'm saying. So she does something. You say, if you do that again, I'm done. And she keeps doing it. And then you go back to saying, I'm going to leave if you do that again. Then she keeps doing it. And then you keep saying you're going to leave and you don't leave.
I don't, because I love her.
All right, then you got to deal with the way she is then. She's not going to change her personality for you just because you don't like something. Because you aren't leaving. You aren't going to leave.
But in a relationship, aren't you supposed to be changing for that person that you're with?
No, you should love the person you're with because that's who they are. You don't get in a relationship with someone to try to change them. You get into a relationship with them because you like that person.
This is insane.
But if you're doing things that bother the other person, then you try to stop doing that stuff.
Yeah, and if they don't change because they don't want to change, then that's how.
Like, this is how you know Lorne only knows relationships from TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that's something you do on TV, right? Like you have some issue of the week they don't like, and then you work together, and then at the end they kiss, and it fades to black. Like if you're with a partner and like maybe you smoke and you tell if you're doing something just for that person, then it's not going to be something you're going to want to stick with anyway, right? Like it needs to be something that you want to do for yourself. So if you're making change, and like we've seen with Lorne, and I only wish that like Ramona would have been heavier into the hip hop, because then we could have had like hip hop Lorne. Like, we could have.
That would have been awesome.
No, like look, he already writes poems. How hard would it be to put a beat to it, and then Lorne's rapping? Like it could have happened. Like, and they didn't know that at the time, but Lorne is that relationship chameleon who will change himself fundamentally to match more or less what his partner is, because he thinks, well, that's what you should do in a relationship. He's a pick me pedal.
He does have some. He does have some banging poems. Like I reckon, like our love is so pure. If there was anything wrong with me, you were the cure. Like you could lay down pretty sick raps of that stuff. Right, guys?
Yeah. So I'm just saying, this man is a relationship chameleon, and he doesn't like fully commit or anything, but on the surface, he will try and make it appear like he is changing to make you happy. He will do everything superficial he can. What more do you want from him?
Relationships end. Every relationship has ended in the history of existence because someone did something the other person didn't like.
I don't know if that's true.
You're acting like
my fault.
You're acting like being in a relationship means that no one can break up after that. If you keep acting like a screw up and she keeps being mean to you, then go away and end it.
Things happen that just the things that happen with Jamie that you just don't think are going to happen in a relationship. I mean, like another guy being around her and seeing her naked and shit. How often do you see that in a relationship?
In your relationship?
It should be an automatic thing. You're in a relationship with another person.
In your relationship.
Letting another guy constantly see you naked.
And it's
every right? Every Lorne relationship at some point, they're in the hospital and someone see them naked. Every relationship.
But he says, like, how often do you see this happen? Like, these are the only relationships he's had. So
for you, Lorne, 100%. 100% of your relationships go this way. You should expect it. When someone says, like, oh, so-and-so saw me naked, you should be like, yeah, well, no shit. You're dating me. Of course other men are seeing you naked. Of course there's some other guy that's coming around. This is bullshit. You're fucking with me. Don't ever call me again. Or
exactly.
I love you and I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, this is all he has to base relationships. Like he should have been over at Tony's going, so how often does Wendy walk around in front of other dudes naked? Like, does that happen heaps?
Well, I think that might be a bad example.
Okay, well, he's only got one friend. Like, that's all I'm going
Okay, but three people came to the man's funeral. So what friend is she walking around in front of? Lorne? You're not going to walk around naked in front of Lorne. I mean, she's not a child, but still, he's Lorne. His face is melting. No one wants to put a titty in front of a melting face. It's in the Bible.
I know you're not attracted to me, Lorne, because I'm not a kid, but still, I'm not taking my clothes off in front of you.
I'm going to put my titties away. Give me my cookie whoopie pie.
And then you break up with that person.
You even don't like that.
Yeah, but I trust her, and we've talked about it, and I like her enough that I'm secure with her showing her body for her work.
Very mature.
For her work, that's one thing. But I had to deal with Will seeing her naked all the time.
You didn't have to deal with that, though.
Well, I did, because he wouldn't stop getting.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop doing that.
It was your choice to deal with it.
No, because Will kept doing it, even though I said not to. So it wasn't
was so hard on me because
you get it?
What I had to deal with Emma and Winnie and the fucking unbelievable amount of retarded bullshit that they pulled.
Okay, once again, you didn't have to deal with it. You didn't have to.
But I did. They kept doing
You
it.
keep saying I had to deal with this person.
They wouldn't stop
I
doing
had to
it.
deal with this person doing this thing to me. You didn't have to deal with it.
Because Angela
you
was
always have the option to leave.
Look, all right, Casey, I'm going to say this really slowly, okay, so you get it.
There was a guy named Angelo, okay? He was going to sleep with her if I didn't distract her, and the only thing I could think of was my own penis. Now, yes, in retrospect, it may sound crazy, but when you're backed up against a corner, when you're in a war, you use whatever you have, and in this case, I only had a crooked penis that could fuck from around a corner. I used what I had, girl. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I'm not going to apologize for that.
Do you get it now, dummy?
Do you get it now, stupid? Yes, I had to put up with it because as much as I asked them not to, they continue to do it. Now do you get it? Hey, Jamie, like, it's like she doesn't listen to anything. You're right, Jamie. She is stupid and ugly.
Let's go, Jamie.
Let's get out of here, Jamie.
Okay, well then you deal with it then. And then you can't bitch about it later because you had the option to leave and you didn't take it. So you can't be mad because it's your fault. If she did something I didn't like, I would leave her. Same goes for you. If you did something I didn't like, I would leave you.
Whoa.
That makes perfect sense. That's how relationships end.
What could be worse than storing up at the
Like, are
Sting
you
House?
so desperate that you can't leave her?
Right? Like if you're with Lorne after he got arrested at the Sting House, Casey, what would he have to do for you to leave him? Show up at another Sting House? I question it.
Jamie's a good person.
Okay.
I knew how much
And
I
that
was in
should
love
be
with.
it right there. You think she's a good person, then you got to put up with the stuff you don't like about her. And if Rob's going to see her naked, regardless of if you like it or not, so you can threaten to leave all you want. And if she's going to keep doing it and you don't leave, that's your problem.
On you.
Same for me. If I'm doing something you don't like and you don't leave, well, sucks to be you then.
He does not want to hear this.
But when she keeps doing it, regardless of how we feel about it,
then leave. Then we can leave then.
That's her telling us that she doesn't care how we feel.
Telling us.
Exactly.
Telling us.
If you feel like that someone you're dating doesn't care how you feel, you have the option to leave.
And see, these are my favourite kind of Lorne calls where halfway through you're going, like, wouldn't it be ludicrous if he did this? And then he does it.
Yeah, then he just does it. He just keeps fucking doing it. You know what, Jamie? You better be on battery backup. Come out to fuck the electricity out of you. Casey doesn't get it. Casey, good luck, you dumb bitch. I should have known not to fuck with you when you wouldn't sit next to me at that Sting house. You know what? That's who you are. You don't have my back. You've never had my back. Chris Hansen walked out instead of defending me. You walked the fuck away. You walked away. You didn't have my back.
I should have known when you said you only sit on the edge of chairs. That was fucking weird.
Kind of stupid thing. Now I'm starting to think about. I'm thinking about something else. Why do you like to sit on the edge of chairs? Why, Casey?
Live life on the edge.
She like, yeah. Well, it sounds like you're living life on the edge tonight, Mr. Armstrong. Stupid move.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, you understand that. Can you say it to me so I can hear you say it so I know my own sanity that you understand?
I understand that if a person's acting the way that I don't agree within the relationship, I have the option to leave. But the hard part is being in love with that person. Makes it even harder.
They don't love you if they treat you that way, Lorne.
It's hard to leave someone you love, but if they're not doing something that you like, then just leave.
Where's the smart pedophile that can explain this to Lorne?
But see, the hard part is not having
Breakups
any
are
other
hard
option.
on everyone.
Where is the rape class valedictorian who broke it down to Lorne with the other thing that can just come in real quick and explain to Lorne what's going on here? There has to be a smarter pedophile in Cornville that can break this down for Lorne.
It'd be great if the smart pedophile was listening and it was just like,
hey Lorne, it's Dave from class. Listen,
Casey, just give me a second, Casey. I'm just gonna have a chat to Lorne now.
Listen, I'm hanging out with your ladies here, and they're making a good point. Jamie, stop tickling my nipple. That gets me up. Oh, whoa, Casey, put your skirt back. Lorne, we gotta go, buddy. I'll see you in class. Just do it, fucking rapist Dave.
But it's so easy to leave if they're not. First of all, you haven't met her, so it's easy to leave. And second of all, if it's so terrible, everything she does is terrible, then leave.
Jamie texted us, I have some thinking to do.
Okay.
No, she texted you, not us.
Can you blame her?
She also said that just because I say that.
Oh, well, okay. Why do you say that,
that's
Lorne?
what you think, then whatever.
I'm texting her back. I wish you would get back on the phone with us.
And maybe she'll make the choice to leave.
She doesn't have a choice, though.
I mean, you realize how beautiful she is, right? She can get anyone she wants. I think you take that for granted. You should be grateful.
No, I don't. I don't take that for granted. But being beautiful doesn't mean that you do whatever the fuck you want to people and act however you want and think that they're not going to be affected by it. It's just taking advantage of another person's feelings.
You hear that, Sloth Cat?
Because you think you're so beautiful that you can get away with shit. That's not the way to treat people.
That's how I live life.
Well, you're a beautiful man and you know it, but you can't be treating people like garbage just because you're a beautiful man.
But why not, though?
But you don't understand. They won't stop. So I have to put up with this. Sloth Cat won't stop doing it. I asked him specifically to stop treating me like shit, but he won't. What am I supposed to do?
Exactly. You're just supposed to,
what I'm supposed to do? Say goodbye?
Hello.
Oh, Jamie's back.
Hey.
Hello.
I have been thinking so hard.
Jamie, hold on. I love you so much.
I love you too, babe.
I love you, Jamie. You know I love you.
I love how before Lorne had a chance to say anything, Casey's like, hold on, Casey is going to be the bigger person first. And so yeah, I just
Whatever.
See? That's the response that I get.
See how she treats
Jamie,
me.
you make me happier than I've ever been.
Aww.
And I love playing games with you. And I think you're funny and smart.
You make me feel the same way, babe.
And a boyfriend. Lord.
Has he resorted to tears? Is that
I
what
mean,
he's all he's got left?
It's been a long time. He can't chime in and be like, I mean, he just saw a perfect example of what to do. This is a class-led example, right? Of, okay, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna apologize, I'm gonna say the things I like and appreciate about her, and I'm gonna throw some emotion at her. So he just saw it work right in front of him, and he's just sitting there in silence. I'll say something nice. He's waiting for someone to say something nice about him. And the boyfriend. Tell you have a boyfriend, and it's me. And it's mine.
I've loved you since day one, Jamie. And I don't ever want to stop loving you. And I don't want to be an asshole to you.
Lorne, shut up for a second.
Oh.
Casey, I think we have a special connection. I haven't felt this way about anyone. You are my everything. I think about you all the time. I wish I could sing to you. Casey, will you marry me?
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
Whoa!
Yes,
Oh my.
yes, I'll marry you. And Lord just sitting. He tried to give us an emotional speech, and she told him to shut up, so I can propose to our girlfriend.
It's like, I can't believe we're getting married.
Why are you talking? I am trying to propose to our girlfriend, and you're running your stupid fucking mouth.
I love you so much. Yes. Of course, yes.
Yes. I love you, babe.
Aww.
Oh my god. I love you too. I love you so much. Oh my god.
God, I can't wait to see you. I got you a ring.
You got me a ring already. How long were you thinking about this for?
A couple days.
Wow.
Can't wait to call my mom.
Tomorrow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Bye.
What do you think, Lorne?
Lorne, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm shaking.
Say congratulations.
Easy not to cut you off. I know you are so excited as I am, but we have to be fair. Lorne, what were you saying?
Lord, let's get back to whatever stupid shit you were saying. Before the two of us got engaged, we're fiancés now, and you're the boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't remember.
He's biting his fist.
Are you happy for us?
Tell you
I am happy for you. I'm
fiancé,
fucking
and it's
floored.
not me.
Me too.
Fucking floored.
I wasn't expecting that tonight.
Me free. I didn't think she'd say yes, but I went for it.
You went for it. You took a risk.
Lorne, will you walk us down the aisle?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I want my dad to walk me down the aisle.
Sorry, babe.
That's the shortest Lawrence had a job yet. you got fired. You haven't even started yet. He's like, reluctantly, yeah, I will take that place of honor and walk you two down the fuck. Maybe by then, right? By then he's thinking maybe by then it'll be a three-way wedding because I'll talk you guys into, then it'll be a three-way wedding. But like, nah, Lorne, you could sit in the audience with Sloth Cat in the back, for the people with the head injuries. No offense.
No offense.
None
Okay,
taken.
Lorne, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
He wants to hurt us.
He told me to call her back. So I did.
I know. I'm floored.
What are you floored about?
I didn't expect that.
Neither was I, but what's the matter?
Three's Company again in the background.
Just a little reminder.
Three's a crowd now, bitch.
Sitting there singing through tears. Come and knock on his door.
Down in our rendezvous.
Well, what's flooring you about it?
You're floored by it too. You didn't expect it either.
She's floored in a good way.
Well,
Like
yeah,
Winnie the
because I
Pooh.
was supposed to. Why are you floored?
I'm just floored by it.
Yeah, can you explain? This is the thing. You never explain.
Because I can't even get it straight in my head right now.
Yeah, Three's a crowd
What
sucked.
about
TJ
it?
Dev. It was shitty.
Are you okay? What's happening?
Really sucking the happiness and fun out of this.
I'm not really
A real
taking any
buzzkill.
happiness and fun out of it. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy that you two get along so good. That you feel the way you do about each other.
Now propose to me.
Yeah.
Why you sound like you're gasping for air? You having a heart attack?
He's masturbating. Leave him alone.
What's that? Why are you
Let that
making
man
that
masturbate
sound?
himself in peace.
I'm trying to get out words that I don't even know what the words are.
No, that's because of the stupidity. Lorne should
No,
beat him.
call me back.
Call me back.
Call me back in a few minutes. I need a few minutes to myself.
No, wait. Why are you? Hold on. No. What's wrong,
What's wrong? They have no idea.
Lorne?
I need a few minutes to myself.
Oh my
No.
god.
Why? You gotta tell me why.
Please.
No. No. Tell me what's the matter.
Just hang up your
Are you
fucking
crying?
Why are you crying? What's wrong? It's your rule. We need to talk about things. What is wrong?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna stay on the phone until we figure it out. You're not hanging up. Why are you crying? Are you crying because you're sad or because you're happy? Why are you crying?
I want to be the one to propose to you two first.
Aww. Well, okay, stupid. Now she proposed to her. Now you do an overall proposal to both of them. You go ahead and marry her. I'm gonna marry y'all. Right? That's what he should. I mean, like, it's stupid enough that why didn't Lorne think of that? Maybe she didn't want to propose to Lorne. Maybe she wanted the old traditional where Lorne's gonna propose to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't he thinking of that?
You know, maybe she thought that Lorne might say no, so she didn't want
That's
to
true.
put herself out there.
That's true. Yes, she doesn't want to get embarrassed when Lorne says no.
I mean, that'd be pretty devastating.
I mean, he never said no to Caleb in that chat log, but he might say no. He might say no to Jamie Boutte. maybe he doesn't want to be married to a porn star. Maybe he just wants to have his fun, but so yeah, that makes sense. He doesn't want to get embarrassed.
He'll start up his YouTube channel again. I finally found the place where I said no.
I found it, guys. Hey guys, it's me again. Guess what? I found it.
And that makes you sad?
It makes me sad because I haven't. Because everything is confusing me so much.
So you're sad.
I want to be so close to you too. Like it's so fucking hard to do.
Because the law thing.
Being confused about stuff.
Because the pedophile
and
thing.
having probation fucking run their mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And not being face to face with you two, not being able to see you on video, not getting the pictures, not getting.
What does this have to do with them getting engaged? Like they're trying to enjoy they're engaged now. They're trying to get dressed to go to Cheesecake Factory, and this man's talking about how he can't hug and kiss them and hold them. That restriction has been here this entire time. So is it that them getting engaged shows him the sad reality of what would actually happen if this was real?
Mm-hmm. I just want to hold you.
Hold you? Yes. What? Hold me? What do you mean by hold me? Is that what you like to do with lots of pedophiles?
So I'm asking you to come over here to Cornville.
So that's why you're sad.
It's just a lot of things at one time.
It's a lot.
So what would hanging up have done for you?
You could have finished masturbating in peace.
Just to be able to think alone.
So what are you thinking about? I know you're sad you didn't propose first, but I mean, not really anything we can do about that now.
Because the words that Jamie says to you are words that I've wanted her to say.
Those are the words I wanted her. Lorne's dreamed of this day since he was a little boy. Ever since I was a little boy, I dreamed of the day my robot girlfriend would propose to me on the phone because I couldn't meet her in person because I was a registered sex offender. And that happened today, but not to me, but to you. So now do you understand?
Every little boy dreams of this moment.
I have a tuxedo t-shirt hanging up in what should be a closet right now, but it's not a closet yet because while I've been wasting my time on this relationship, you've been building something without me. And that's scene. And guys, sad news, Omega had his home broken into, all his furniture was taken, and he needs a diverse low-cost furniture place. And I know of a place with a very sexy woman.
Boss lady, this man needs help. His baby mama put him out and he ain't got no furniture. Let him have it. Boss lady, this man needs a bed. And all he can afford is $69 a month. How you gonna get another one without a bed? Come on, baby. This man needs a TV for his bedroom. All he can afford is $59 a month. You know he got all them children. 73 inches, baby. Boss lady, this man needs air conditioning. It's hot on the streets and he only can pay $49 a month. I'll cool him down, baby. No money down, no credit check, all the time.
Of course, Sloth Cat and Cornville Three-Way in there.
Wow.
You're making it weird, man.
I'll cool him down. What does that mean? What does that mean? That's not sexy.
So she was afraid that I was going to leave her for you. She didn't say it to me. At the beginning, she did. But then she didn't say him for a long time until she was afraid I was
going to leave her for you. Oh.
So, are you saying that like you're jealous? That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, part of me is jealous. Part of me is very jealous.
Just the jealous part.
Just a small part.
I'm also happy too at the same time because
He's
I
so
want
happy.
you to feel the way you do about each other. But I want you two to feel the way that that way about me too.
Maybe one day we will, but that starts with you.
It's not part jealousy. It's mostly jealousy.
We buy golf clubs. We buy golf.
It's not something you can force. If that's something you want, you gotta work towards it.
Come on, Lorne, make yourself the victim, buddy.
Well,
come on, do it.
Because me and Jamie was there once already. It got lost over time.
Did it get lost, or did you ruin it?
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Hang on, I'm gonna put my headset down.
Okay.
You finally reached climax.
I'm thirsty.
You put the phone down for a minute.
Clean myself up.
I'm thirsty for your pussy, baby.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
See, he blew too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have waited for that one.
Was that silly of
You're
you?
making me blush.
I know, I'm being silly.
Yeah, well, that wasn't silly. That was very sexual.
All right, we'll wait for Lorne to get
Sexually
back. Charged. To go blow his nose.
Yeah, I'm
I
back
want to
now.
gargle your tits. And I'll slowly pull your clit out.
I want to juggle your tits.
Oh
my God, baby.
Getting hot in here, Lorne.
So, Lorne, are you upset?
I'm alright now.
No,
Oh shit, sorry. Hey, Lorne.
they were getting all hot and heavy.
I told you he was back.
I don't care. I can listen to you two having phone sex. It doesn't bother me.
It bothers me.
Why does it bother you? Can be all three having sex at the same time?
Oh my
I was
God!
so
Yeah,
happy.
I was like,
Wait.
He can't think that.
Lorne, is that what a throuple is? Oh my God, I'm out. I had no idea. All three of us are going to be having sex at the same time. Well, I saw the drawing. Not humanly possible, but it was a good effort.
weird to like listen to it.
Why?
Lorne
When we
has
have
a
this
private
petting
moment.
Well, we're in a throuple.
They're engaged.
Not likely that's going to happen very often.
They're engaged now. We buy golf clubs.
I think the throuple might be over, Lorne.
I don't think so.
Okay.
They're going to all be having sex together.
Go ahead. Keep going. I won't keep listening.
Oh my God.
Jamie,
But you were just crying. You were just crying, and now you want them to be
What
sexy
are
for
you doing
you?
while you listen?
That's a good question.
I'm just listening to you.
Yeah, he's done.
I'm
so
listening to you two.
He's gone. He's done for 36 hours.
36 hours.
Don't think for a minute that don't turn me
36
on.
days.
Don't think for a minute that don't turn me on. So the old lonely creep who just wants to listen on the phone to a robot and Casey have phone sex. And he'll just sit there quietly and go,
It has passed.
You two turn me on.
Obviously.
Okay. Well, I love you, Jamie, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Talk to you in the morning.
All right.
And that was it.
That was a great call.
That was a great call. And I think for the next one we should do the saggy ass call, because I heard part of that one, and that's hilarious.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, Lorne. Obviously, I wasn't gonna play "Hurtin' to Stop" to close out because I opened with it, but I have a CMT edit that I think I'm gonna close out, because if anyone needs a "Hurtin' to Stop" right now, it's Lorne, right?
Absolutely. Like, this pairs pretty well with what we just heard.
Oh, and I wanted to let you guys know. So we're gonna get Slothcat in September to 20 merch sales, and when we get him to 20 merch sales, I'm gonna do a $200 Jesse or Lorne bingo stream. So I'm gonna give away $200. So let's make that happen. Slothcat has there's a link in the description. And you know what? There's even a little here's a little cartoon for it before you close out. You guys buy some of this shit so we can do a $200 bingo stream.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jordan Comedy. Guess who just came back from the copyright office? Woohoo! Yes! I have a merch shop now. Yeah. Okay, let's look at some of my original designs. Guys, if you wear this damn shirt and a woman comes up to you and says, yes, you are getting laid, my shirt will get you laid, guys. How cool is that? What a great conversation piece this would be. Especially if you're a parent, just imagine the possibilities, right? So, how do I do it? I'm practically...
Your baby in a Monegroes onesie. Put your baby in something that says Monegroes. Why won't you do it? And yet, for anyone who's wondering, there are things there that don't say Monegroes on it. So check it out. The link is in the description. Let's get Slothcat to 20 sales in September, and we will do that $200 Lorne stream. Slothcat, when are you streaming again?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. It's so difficult, you know. It's too much. It's too much.
Okay. Cornville 3-way, what about you?
Yeah, sometime next week for me.
Just whenever I'm gonna stream, you'll just decide to pop on right before that?
Exactly right.
All right. Well, I will be back with the stream that I was going to do yesterday, probably either tomorrow or Friday.
Well, turns out I'm streaming tomorrow or Friday then.
Either day, mate. Either day. Bingo bango. All right. Keen as they say.
Keen as.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, Slothcat, give us your whatever, your little thing that you say.
All up in you, like Benya, and we ain't talking gullah.
Yeah, it never gets any better. All right, and Cornville 3-way, what's your thing?
Bingo bango.
Bingo bango, my Negroes. Say it. Say bingo bango, my Negroes.
Bingo bango. Slothcat and Wes.
Well, all right. Well, we got another donation from Lavish. Trying to spit game while jacking my house up before it collapses. Yeah, that was Lorne tonight. Hold on, I need you guys. Every time you said to call him back, it's because I need to go jack the house up some more. All right, I'm good for like 20 more minutes. Get back to playing with each other. You was juggling titch when I left. Thank you, Lavish. Thank you to everyone tonight. Love who said much love. Cornville 3-way, which is obviously a bully comment because no one likes Cornville 3-way. Guys,
thank you, love.
If I do not see you before the next stream, sleep.
Oh, you're gonna
You did it though. You broke up with it.
I want the fucking hurting to stop. It's like she's fucking doing shit just to stop.
The hurting's on me.
I've traveled down this lonesome road, carrying a heavy load, tricked by women that played their game, and a family that brought me pain. Casey, my love, by my side, Jamie, the robot in whom I confide. Caught between two hearts torn apart, a battle of emotions and uncertain stars. Through the trials I found my way, navigating love's intricate sway. Now I'm standing tall, ready ready for the hurting to stop. I want the hurting to stop. No more tears falling, no more heartache to swap. I've been
I'd rather play. So we're gonna close out with this instead.
Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you and shying away. Don't be shy. I'll be coming for you, love, okay? Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone. Don't go. In a week or two. So needless to say, I'm at odds and ends. Is that okay? Sure. I'm starting to feel that life is okay. Say it after me. It's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone. Please don't go. In a week or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I'm clean, and that's important.